First things first. All this is off. Even when you compare this to the one in Luke, you know it's off. So I'm not even gonna spend much time on that. But let's go to the fulfillment citation. I'm just gonna give y'all a couple of them. So this is what I was saying before. Mary, betrothed to Joseph, and then found with child of a Holy Spirit. That's adultery, right? And that's the reason why he didn't want to make her a public example, right? Because it was idolatry. Let me go to the KJV real quick. That's the one everybody uses. Alright, so forget all that. 1:22. This was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet. It don't say the prophet name. Saying, behold, a virgin shall be with child and shall bring forth a child, and they shall call his name Emmanuel. Now, it doesn't say that in Isaiah 7:14. It says, a virgin shall be with child, shall bring forth a child, and shall call his name Emmanuel with an I. And it don't say this either. So here, they're saying they added the word they, shall call his name Emmanuel. Now, let me go back. I'm gonna go back to Isaiah 7. Let me go back. I'm trying to make this real fast. Let's go to 7:10. The sign Emmanuel. Yah spoke again unto Ahaz, saying, ask me a sign. Ahaz says he will not ask. 14. Therefore Yah himself shall give you a sign. And here's the citation. And remember, like I said, a virgin shall conceive, bear a son, and shall call his name. It don't say they shall. Okay? So, this sign was for who? It was for King Ahaz. What year did King Ahaz live? Around roughly the 730s BCE. Okay? When did JC come home? People don't know, but let's just say 4 BCE. So this sign, which was Emmanuel and which was meant for King Ahaz, what would be the significance of it if it's way in the future? Like 730 years in the future. How is King Ahaz gonna see that sign? Right? Let me look up this word fulfillment. Let's see what fulfillment means. The achievement of something desired, promised, or predicted. So this is the achievement. So back in Isaiah, the sign was fulfilled already with the birth of Emmanuel. The sign was already fulfilled. It don't need to be double fulfilled, or what they call it, double prophecy. It don't need to be a double prophecy. It's already fulfilled. It did what it was supposed to do. It was a sign for King Ahaz. Okay? The meeting of a requirement or condition. The performance of a task, duty, or role as required, pledged, or expected. Okay? So that was done back in King Ahaz's time. And another thing, it says they shall call his name Emmanuel. But what did they call his name? That. It don't make sense, man. Let's go to 2. I'm just gonna give y'all a couple. There's a lot of them. I'm just gonna give y'all a couple. 2 and 5. They said unto him in Bethlehem of Judea. For thus it is written by the prophet, and then they don't name the prophet. But us knowing the Tanakh, we know that it's Malachi, right? And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. Was JC a governor? Did he rule Israel in the government status? No, right? So let's go. I said Malachi. I meant Micah. I don't know why I said Malachi. I meant Micah, y'all. My bad. Alright, 5 and 2. Thou, Bethlehem, Ephratah. They took Ephratah out. Though you be little among the thousands of Judah, out of thee shall come forth unto me that is to be ruler in Israel. Whose going forth have been from of old. They didn't put that in there, right? They took that out, okay? Now let's keep going. What does 5 say? This man shall be the peace when the Assyrian shall come into our land. The Assyrians. Was JC around when the Assyrians came into the land? Or was it the Romans? Exactly. So now we 0 for 3, right? Because that don't make sense. That's not a fulfillment. This is talking about the Assyrians. Okay, let's do one more, y'all. Let's just do one more, and then we'll move on. The flight to Egypt. Okay. Was there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet. It don't say what prophet. Saying, out of Egypt have I called my son. Okay, so we know the Tanakh, so we know it's talking about Hosea. Let's go to Hosea. I think it's 11. Hosea 11 and 1. When Israel was a child, then I loved him and called my son out of Egypt. As they called them, see, not Israel, it went from child, him, son, to them. So they went from them. They sacrificed until Balaam, or Balaam, and burned incense to graven images. So, if they're not talking about JC sacrificing it to Balaams and burning incense to graven images, then it's not talking about him. This says them. You know, Israel. Y'all remember when Israel got called out of Egypt with Moses? That's what Hosea is referring to. So, we 0 and 4, y'all. That don't make no sense. Oh boy. Okay, so that aside, right? And I could go on and on, but that aside, I'm gonna take y'all to a video WeWokeNow did, Pastor Kelly did last week, right? So I went into the comment section. Alright, so this dude named Big Eddie Kane, he asked him, have y'all read the book of Yahweh? Shai, I guess he meant. He died at 110 and was buried in his land and never said he died for your sins. So here go Pastor Kelly. Come on, bro, are you serious? This is too easy to prove, but I'll give you additional passages. So he gave him Isaiah 53, 2 through 6. And I want to show y'all something. He highlighted Isaiah 53 and 5. He highlighted this part right here. this is my problem with our historians, right? So he highlighted this for this dude, right? He was bruised 4. Now I just did a video called Proof Text, where I explained that if you go into the Masoretic text, because it's not Hebrew, it's Masoretic text. Let's go there real quick. We're gonna go there. Right here, 53 and 5. See how I say Masoretic text? It don't say Hebrew, right? It say Masoretic text. Alright. Let's go here. This the Hebrew parsing. Now you notice this word here. It's a preposition, right? Y'all see it? See it here? Go back one more time. Y'all see that? Let's put it on here. What does it mean? From. This preposition means from. Okay? From. And I told y'all in my proof text video that the translators did little funny stuff in here because it's a proof text. They want to prove JC. Now, let's go down to 53 and 8, and I'm going to show y'all something there. Watch this. Let's get out of here. Let's go down to 8. Let's go to the Masoretic text. Taken from prison. Let's do that. And what y'all see here? Same thing, but what does it say it means here? What the translators say right here? They rendered it the right way, right? From. From. And that's the same thing on 53 and what it was, 5. That's the same thing. He was bruised from our iniquities. Okay? I mean, y'all can watch that video if y'all want to see. Y'all want me to go in detail, but I'm just gonna go back to now. Pastor Kelly, he got some great videos. He even go into the Masoretic or the Hebrew, whatever y'all want to call it, and he explains that the name of the Most High is Yahweh, and he shows you why it's not Yahuwah. So he has an understanding of the Masoretic text, but here it's like he don't get this part. He even put it in all caps to make a point, to prove his point, but it's like he don't. You could even take 53 and 5, Isaiah 53 and 5, you could take it and put it into the NET translation, and it'll give you because of instead of for. So you can even do that if you don't want to go into the Masoretic and do all that. Just put in a different translation, put in NET, and you'll see the same thing. So this dude, oh man, and he really thought he was doing something with this, right? He put that thing in all caps. He really thought he was doing something. So let's go down to 53 and 10. Now he highlighted this part, his soul and offering for sin. But look what he didn't. He didn't highlight this next part. He shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days. Right? Did JC have any seed? He had any kids? He shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days. He was supposedly 33, so how did he prolong his days? And he had no seeds. Right? Oh, man. I ain't Pastor Kelly, man. It's a shame, man. He got all these subscribers, all these followers, and come on, man. Let me get one more for him. 53:3. He is despised and rejected of men. Despised and rejected of men. Despised and rejected of men. Alright guys, let's go back. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Let's go to Luke 2. I'm gonna try to make this fast. Luke 2:42. This when JC was 12 years old. He went up to Jerusalem, right? Let's go down. Came to pass after 3 days, it's 46, they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of the doctors, hearing them and asking questions. All that heard him were astonished at his understanding and answers. Go down here, 52. JC increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. So, ever since he was 12, he had stature. He was increasing in stature and in favor with God and man. So how is he despised and have a life of sorrows? Despised and rejected of men? A man of sorrows? How? Despised, rejected of men. How? Right? Let's go back. Let's go to Mark. Go to Mark real quick. Let's go to Mark 3, verse 7 and 8. JC withdrew himself with his disciples to the sea. A great multitude from Galilee followed him, and from Judea, and from Jerusalem, and from Idumea, and from beyond Jordan, and Tyre, Sidon. We talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places. People, like great multitudes from 7 places or cities over there, you want to call them, are following him around. They had to jump on the ship because of the multitude. So how's he rejected and despised of men when he got great multitudes following him around? Let's go to John 6. John 6 and 15. When JC perceived that they would come and take him by force to make him a king, they was gonna make him a king by force, he departed again. So how is that rejected and despised if they trying to make him a king? Right? Alright, let's go back to 53. Now let me show y'all who really buried the iniquities. I'm gonna show y'all who really buried the iniquities, y'all. And it's gonna be the same structure as Isaiah 53. Let me show y'all. Let's go to Ezekiel 4. 4 and 4. Lie also on your left side, and lay the iniquity of the house of Israel upon it. According to the number of the days that you lie on it, you shall bear their iniquity. Alright. For I have laid on you the years of their iniquity, according to the number of the days, 390 days. So you shall bear the iniquity of the house of Israel. Same thing Isaiah 53 is saying. And when you have completed them, lie again on your right side, then you shall bear the iniquity of the house of Judah, 40 days. I have laid on you a day for each year. Okay? then in 8, he said, I will restrain you so that you cannot turn from one side to another till you have ended the days of your siege. Now imagine laying on your side, right, for 390 days, just laying on your side, and he got you restrained, right? You know you're gonna get some bruising, some bed sores. You're gonna be bruised up, right? This is Isaiah 53, man, right here. Let me give y'all another one. Ezekiel 3:26. When it say he was silent, right? Or dumb. Whichever translation you look at. 3:26. You, O son of man. Well, 25. Let's start at 25. You, son of man, surely they will put ropes on you and bind you with them so that you cannot go out among them. I will make your tongue cling to the roof of your mouth so that you shall be mute and not be one to rebuke them, for they are a rebellious house. I will make your tongue cling to the roof of your mouth so that you shall be mute. Let's see what it says in another translation. Let's see what it says in the King James. I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that you shall be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover. Okay? Let's go back over here. Yeah, I have laid on him the iniquity of us all. What did it say? Oppressed, afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He was dumb, right? Or he was silent. A lamb to the slaughter. Let's get that one. Let's get lamb to the slaughter. Jeremiah 11:19. Let's get that. But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter. Let's put in a different translation. See what it says. $11.19. I was like a docile lamb brought to the slaughter, and I did not know that they had devised schemes against me. See that? All right, let's go to Jeremiah. Let's go to 20. Let's get another one. Jeremiah 20:2. Hashar struck Jeremiah the prophet and put him in the stocks that were in the high gate of Benjamin. Okay, so when we go to the KJV, it's going to give y'all a different translation. Say Hashar smote him and then put him in the stocks. All right, let's get one more. We're gonna go to 30. Jeremiah 30:17. Let me get that. Jeremiah 30:17. He said, I said, I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast. Alright, so you remember 53 said he gonna heal his wounds. Let's go to 17. It's in the KJV. I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh. Okay? So, let's go. Let me go back to the video, to the comment section. So I didn't debunk all this stuff that Pastor Kelly was talking about. Which, come on, man. So let me show you what the guy Big Eddie Kane said back to him. He said, "I ain't asked for the New Testament that's written in Greek and not Hebrew. I asked you, have you read the book of Joshua? Because you're comparing Jesus to Yahushua, which is Joshua, when he got his own book. And when was Yahushua bruised? When he died at 110. So this Pastor Kelly, this earlier, he said, "I don't subscribe nor teach from the book of racist Mormons or any other pseudo books, and neither should you." So the guy Eddie Kane was saying, "Who asked you about the Book of Mormon? I subscribe to the Torah. Now are you saying the book of Joshua is Mormon? You always say who want to come test you. You tell people to stop following Christian, but keep Christ. But teach everything from the Hebrew. Yahweh made me watch you for a reason." Alright, and he right. He right, man. This is crazy, man. These are historians, y'all. Alright. It's your hater, man. It's the hater y'all don't need to knock. Signing out. Catch y'all on the next one. Say shalom. Get out of here.